Today I have the Thrunite Archer 2AC. This is an updated version of the Archer 2A V3 that I previously reviewed. I'll put some links. You can check that video out. These lights, physically and appearance-wise, are effectively identical. You can see the size is exactly the same. Tail button's the same. The body is the same. The pocket clip, reversible, tip up or mid-tip down is the same. Buttons are the same. Difference here is up in the head. The 2A V3 has an orange peel reflector, and the 2AC has a smooth reflector, and that's going to give the 2AC a more focused beam compared to the more floody beam of the V3. Also, this has been updated and is now about twice the brightness, puts out 1018 lumens compared to about 500 on the 2A V3. So if you have the 2A V3, you will know exactly size-wise what you're getting. You know what it's like to carry it, but you're going to get now twice the brightness. So that's the basics of some of the light stuff, just showing you what it comes with. Standard Thrunite cardboard box. People are probably familiar with that, nothing fancy there. It comes with the standard Thrunite instruction manual. Comes with a USB-A to USB-C charging cable because the battery is rechargeable. And it comes with a little bag of an extra button and a lanyard and some O-rings, kind of standard extra paraphernalia that you get with these lights. The light is $39.99. I'll put a link down below on Amazon. Going over the design of the light, on the back, the tail button is rubberized and it is momentary or full press. There are slots there that you can throw in a lanyard. You can also tail stand it because of that. Those slots do go out a little bit past the button, so it's going to protect it from a little bit of accidental pressing. The tail cap, we'll come back, we'll take this off in just a minute, but the rest of the body, a smooth area and a knurled area. The pocket clip, you can either do mid-tip down or tip up, as you can see here. If you're going to do this like this, sticking in a regular pocket, really this sticks a lot out of your pocket, so I would say that's not the ideal way to do it. I think doing it tip up in a regular pocket is the way to do it because only this much of the light is going to stick out. It's going to make a lot more sense. If you're putting this in the side pocket of like your tactical pants where I typically put my cell phone, this is going to disappear down in there and it's not a big deal. It fits in there well, but in your regular side pocket, I would do it tip up. Side button there, that changes the brightness. And then up there is the LED with the anti-reflective coated glass. This is IPX8 rated like all normal lights. And showing you what's on the inside. I thought when I took this apart the first time, I knew that this one was a 2AA battery version, and I thought that's what I was going to find in here. And I opened it up, and I was like, whoa, what is that thing? This, I had never seen one of these before, a 14-1000 battery. It's effectively kind of 2 AA's in size, 3.7 volts though, 1600 milliamp hours, and that fits right in there. You can power this light with this included battery. This is rechargeable right there. You plug it in with the USB-C cable. Lights up red while it's charging and green while it's fully charged. You can also use 2 AA batteries in here or rechargeables, but it just can't exceed, I think, 4.2 volts. So you just need to watch your voltage on that. But 2 AA batteries you can definitely do. However, the brightness is going to be about half. So with this 14-1000, it puts out about 1018 lumens. And if you're going to use 2 AA's, it only puts out about 500 lumens. So that goes in there. The O-ring here, IPX8 rating, all the standard stuff for these lights. Now this light compared to the prior version, the brightness is up, like I said, about double, 500 lumens to 1018. The beam range is increased 79% to 167 meters. And the peak brightness on this, 7,000 candela. This puts out a decent throw with a kind of nice hot spot compared to the much more floody beam on the 2A V3 with that orange peel reflector. If you do the 2 AA batteries with this, you get the 500 lumens and only about 93 meters of rated output, so about half the brightness. User interface for this, very standard. The tail button here is either momentary or full press, and the side button here cycles between the 4 brightnesses. There's a moonlight mode, 0.3 lumens for 27 days, and it will just cycle between those 4 modes: moonlight, low, medium, high, and it has mode memory for everything, including the moonlight, and you could even half press the momentary if you were so inclined. From any brightness, if you hold it down, it goes into the strobe. The strobe is 1000 lumens for 120 minutes, and then just goes back to whatever brightness, and we'll just cycle through those 4 brightnesses. So I like that it's momentary, and 1000 lumens, technically 1018 lumens on momentary, does that for 30 seconds, not a real long time, and then ramps down to 519 lumens for 128 minutes, but still plenty of runtime for this type of light. My overall thoughts on this light is that the form factor is not my favorite. It's kind of a long, a little bit unwieldy sort of light. The body with the half knurled, half smooth, it just kind of looks like they tacked this extra piece on, as opposed to if it was just a light that was this size with a knurled body, single AA. So I don't love the look of it. I would definitely carry it, like I said, tip down. It's going to make it much easier to carry it. And for the size, it's bigger than a typical pen light like this O-Light. Brightness wise though, it's about the same as this O-Light Warrior Mini 3. The beam pattern, ballpark the same. You can see they're going to carry a little bit differently, definitely much thinner, and this is about half the price, so there's definitely a win there. So if you're looking for a nice thin light with bright and rechargeable and a good amount of throw, check out the Archer 2AC, and I will stick some links down below. You can check those out. Also, I will put some links over here, and you can check out some of the other Thrunite videos, or I would love to have you subscribe over here. And as always, I appreciate you watching.